Welcome back to The Person Everyone Needs. I'm your host, Webb Hoggard, and today I'm continuing my conversation with a 10-year-old. I would say to you today, and I don't know what your relationship with your parents are. Look, if this is a bad connection for you, I first of all want to say I'm so sorry, and I would say secondly, as I talk about my mother today, I'm not trying to impart on you or imply something that you should have enjoyed or whatever, but I had a wonderful mother. I had a wonderful relationship with my mom. She listened to my ideas and my thoughts countless hours. Countless hours she listened to my inane drivel. She would listen to my dreams and my desires and my ideas. I've always been an ideas person and loved that. My mom has always spent hours with me just listening to the person that I wanted to become. And so I've been blessed. I've been blessed with that. She breathed life on those dreams. She told me there was nothing that I couldn't accomplish. And today I pastor the church that she attends. And so every single week, the person that I become is on display in front of her. The organization that I'm leading is an organization that she served in for 30 years. Like, she is a part of everything that's going on. And so she's been a huge encouragement to me in my life. All right, that preamble was to say that if I was sitting across the table from a group of 10-year-olds, I would say, in every circumstance of your life, believe your mom over your peers. Okay? Believe what your mama says about you over your peers. Now, disclaimer, you may be listening today and your mama wasn't very kind to you. Maybe you don't even know who your mom was, okay? And so I don't mean at all to imply whoever you are, this circumstance, but I'm talking about the people who believe in you. Did you have a teacher who believed in you, that believed for better, that breathed life onto your dreams? That's the person that you need to believe. People don't lie about potential. They lie about your problems. People who act like you're nothing because of something, they call you names, they encapsulate all that you are by calling you these certain things. They'll ruin your reputation. But people who believe in the character of who you are, man, that's the people you need to believe more than anybody else. Now, number one on the list, 10-year-old, listen. What Jesus says about you is what you need to believe more than anything, okay? You are a son of God if you have believed and received Jesus Christ. He is one who wants to love you, to call you, and to keep you all the way until you go into heaven. He has come here and said, mighty man of valor. He has called you a precious lady. Whatever it is that you have heard through the word of God that he has said about you, that he has called you king, he's called you prince, he's called you priest, whatever it is that has been an encouragement to you, I just receive the ones who believe in you and forget the ones who criticize you. Well, Webb, doesn't it take criticism to get better? Listen, take criticism from those who believe in you. Reject all criticism from those who do not. Well, that sounds like an echo chamber. It absolutely is an echo chamber. And because you need to hear those who actually believe in you. The ones who don't, they don't matter. Those who don't love you, they don't matter. Their opinion does not matter for your life. You should listen to those who love you. So I would just say, again, listen to your mom over your peers. You are amazing. You do have great ideas. You do have big dreams, and you can accomplish them. So believe what your mom says over what your peers think. Believe what those dreamers believe about you, even more than what you think about yourself day to day. When somebody says something to you that just enlightens you, that builds you up, that blesses you, if it pings in your spirit in a positive way, I want you to write that thing down. Perhaps, tape it to your mirror in the morning. Remind yourself that somebody said this about you, that my life would not be the same without who you are. If I could look over my little table and I look at my son, Luke, and I would say, Luke, you are amazing. There's nothing you can't do. And no matter what you do, no matter how far you fall, no matter how much you hurt, I'll always be here for you, man. I will love you no matter what. There's nothing you could do that would make me stop loving you. I will always be here. If I could be at a table with my friend Spencer, if I could look at Spencer's eyes and just tell him, Spencer, every time I've seen you grow up. You are maturing into a great man. There's nothing that I don't believe for you. Just keep doing everything that you're doing. You are such a good son to your dad, and you are a good person for everybody else to follow. Keep being who that is. If I could look at Abby, I say, Abby, you are becoming a wonderful lady. And I love you, and I'm so thankful for the time that we've got to spend close to one another. And I'm just believing for greater future for you, Abby. I know that God's got more for you than you could ever imagine. I just feel like you're fighting it. So don't fight what God has for you. Believe who he says you are over what anybody else says you are. If I could sit with Joey, I'd be like, Joey, your mind is awesome. Like, your ability to follow those Lego things, and you're so excited about it and so passionate, and I just hope that passion leads you in the direction of something, and that we find out one day that you have absolutely accomplished all of your dreams because you were able to focus that passion into something that really matters. Don't give up on what makes your heart come to life, man. I believe that if I could say to Caleb, I would look at Caleb and I'd say, man, follow in your dad's footsteps. He is a great man who's loved you dearly. Whatever it is that he has encouraged you and that has made you feel affirmed, I want you to follow that because your dad is a great man and your granddad was a great man. It's a worthy line to follow. Being who you are is strong. Those are just the ones that I've had in my mind. Look, there are dozens of other 10-year-olds that I'm in contact with because I'm working on campus at a school. But I would look at some of these kids and be like, man, you are so much more resilient than you think. You are so much stronger than you have been told. You are carrying, some of them are carrying families through difficulties that have been placed upon them. Some of these young people that I have met and I've had to counsel, they've been dealing with difficulties and been worn out by circumstances placed on them. I see the tears that roll down their face. I see the crushed spirit, and someone else has done this to them. That this is not something that's a part of their personality. It is circumstances that they're having to live through and live out. And I just tell you, I look at each one of them and I would tell them, you are stronger than you think you are, and you're going to make it further than you think you're going to make it. Don't give up. Believe the ones who believe in you. Believe the ones who love you. Don't believe those ones who are being snotty, snobby, and bullish. Listen to the ones who have belief and breathe life on your dreams. Those are the ones who believe in you are the ones you should listen to, and we'll do whatever it takes. Those of us like me who believe in each one of you, if there's anything I can do to breathe life into your life, I want to do whatever it takes to do it. I think about my nephew Hunter. Buddy, you were one of the most loving kids I have ever met. Don't ever lose that. Every time you leave, make sure you hug those that you love, because you don't know when it's the last time. And I just watch you and the way you always care about others, and I'd say to you, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head out of all the other worldly, cultural, all that other stuff, and keep your head up because God's got great plans for you. I'd say that to the whole table. Every 10-year-old that would come. In fact, I say it to you. Maybe you're listening today and you're like me. You're old and gray and all that. And I'll just tell you, don't believe your critics. Believe your believers. Trust those who love you enough to tell you who you really are, and then trust what they say about you. Become those things. Believe those things. If you had a mother who believed in you, trust that she's more right. Look, she knows you better than your critics do. I can guarantee you. She knows you better. The ones who believe and love in you, they know more about you than the people who are standing from afar and lobbing accusations across the deck. In your life, if you become anything great, you're going to have people in your life that hate you for it. It's just the way it is. If you believe for better, they're going to hate you. They're going to be mad at you. They're going to be fiery darts sent your way because you believe for something greater. And you need to be able to have enough people around you who believe in who you are. Now, I will tell you this, that if you live your dream long enough, you will have a group of people around you who absolutely believe in you. I have that. I'm so thankful to God for my friends that are around me that on the regular tell me they're proud of me. They're proud to know who I am. They're proud to be close to me, that they're with me heart and soul. Nothing is better than having a friend who won't leave you when you're going through something difficult. Those are the best things to have in your life because when it comes down to it, people are what matters the most. So believe the people who love you the most because those are the ones that matter the most. And just like you'll find in your life that the people who believe in you changes everything, Hey, believing in others, that's a person that everyone needs.